I apologize for the amount of time it took for a new video to come out, but there was a lot of like hectic stuff going on in my personal life. Like for instance, I am COVID positive. That sucks. But I'm asymptomatic. I haven't felt any symptoms at all, which honestly shocks me because I thought it would like hit me like really, really hard, like how I used to get sick when I was a kid, but it didn't. So since I have COVID, I am in quarantine, so the next couple videos that you guys are going to see, unfortunately, Nard will not be helping me film these videos, but he is still helping me edit, because I can just upload everything to a file that we both share, and he can take care of all that for me. But anywho, let's get down to why we are really here. So as you can tell from the title, Storm picks my makeup. There are certain things that I didn't have duplicates of, like eyebrow stuff. I basically do my eyebrows the same with the same products every day, so I already did my brows off camera. If you want to know what I use for my brows, I used this lovely eyebrow pencil. That is all I use because I don't need a whole lot to fill in my brows. I just fill in the bald spots from when I waxed off half my eyebrows 5 years ago. 6 years. How long ago was that? Anywho, but I don't have duplicates of setting powder or concealer, so those things Storm has not picked, but she picked basically everything else, like eye makeup, eyeliner, lipstick, cheeks, my foundation, my primer, and so yeah, let me show you what she picked. So as I mentioned earlier, Storm will be picking my makeup. How I will be going about that is that I will be placing different products in front of her for her to choose from, and whichever one she, I guess, either touches with her nose first or whichever one she walks towards first, that will be the one that I will choose to create a look with. And I do want to mention real quick that I'm only using products that I have multiple of, so like eyeshadow palettes, eyeshadow primer, mascara, eyeliner, foundation. There are some things that I don't have multiple of, like I don't have multiples of face powder because I just use like the midnight translucent powder, and I always have. I don't have multiple sets of setting spray because setting spray can get expensive, and I don't really use it all that often, only when I'm going out and about, and I know I'm going to be putting my mask on a whole lot. There was something else that I didn't have. I'll get back to you on that. So first I'm going to have Storm pick out my eyeshadow palette. We have my Morphe and Nikita collab palette. We have my Game of Thrones palette by Urban Decay. And then we have Alyssa Edwards by Anastasia Beverly Hills. So these are 3 palettes that I can confidently create a whole entire eye look out of each palette. I had to put treats in front of the palettes to entice her. All right, go ahead, Storm, pick one. Come on, look. You got treats. Go ahead. Oh, and Alyssa Edwards wins. And I guess that's her second pick. Oh, okay, cool. This is the palette that won. And these are all the colors that I have to work with. All right, good girl. All right, so now Storm's gonna pick some eyeshadow primer. We have my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer and my Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow primer. Pick one of those first. Oh, that's my girl. That's my girl. And this is the winner. So now I'm gonna have her pick eyeliner. I have my Milk Cosmetics Kush liquid eyeliner, and then I have my Sephora brand liquid eyeliner. All right, go ahead, Storm, get a treat. Oh, okay. I guess this is the one I will be using. Real quick, I'm starting to notice that I think she's going for the treat that I first point to, so I'm going to try to not point to a treat so that it's a little bit more unbiased. So now we're going to pick blush. I had to put some kibble by the makeup products because I don't want her to get super full on treats. Look at how good you're sitting, honeys. All right, so we have my Milk Cosmetics cheek and lip stick thing. This I got as a Sephora gift for my birthday this past year. And then this is my Too Faced little blush compact that I don't remember how I got that one. Pick one, go ahead. Oh, okay. That's a good girl. So this is everything that Storm picked for the look. I am going to brainstorm real quick, or I may just go right into it, but this is everything that she picked. I don't know how I'm gonna tie in an eye look with a red lip just yet, but I'll figure something out. Did I forget to have you pick some contour? I guess I'll just angle it like this. Okay, go ahead, honeys, go pick one. Of course you picked that one. Cool. This will be my contour palette. I've had it forever. As you can tell, I've used it forever. And here, I guess this is everything I'm using. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. Good job, honeys. That's a good, oh, that's a good girl. So, that was 2 weeks ago that I filmed that. I still remember everything that she picked. I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. I have a lot to talk about with Storm. So I'm going to go and start off with the primer that she picked. I just, so like I said, she, so as you saw earlier, she picked the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow primer. I've recently started using this eyeshadow primer back in November, I want to say. Let me get a mirror here. Got this like back in November. I was having a really hard time with yellow pigments showing up on my eyes. And that's mainly just because like I have yellow undertones, and yellows are just apparently hard in general to get to show up and to be really pigmented. But I just went to Sephora, was like, hey, I'm having this problem with my eye makeup. If you could help me with that, that'd be great. And they were like, yeah, I got you. We have this awesome primer. And I love it. I absolutely love this primer. It is one of the best eyeshadow primers I have ever used. And I used to use the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. I still use that if I want to go for like a more natural like look with the winged eyeliner, and if I'm not trying to go like too crazy. But this one, I noticed that I can just layer it on and not have my eyeballs look paled out. But enough about me and the makeup that I'm using. So as you know from my first video, I adopted Storm back in 2018. She was only $7. $7. Not like, can't get any better than that. Like, you literally can't get better than that. I mean, my roommate just had to like beat me. I'm gonna put a little bit more eyeshadow primer on my eyes real quick, and I'll be right back. So now that I have my eyes prepped and ready to go, next thing I'm gonna go in is the eyeshadow. This is what Storm picked. I had trouble picking, like trying to think in my head of like what I was gonna do color wise, because she did pick a bold red lip. But I think now I have a better idea of what I wanted to do. I wanted to challenge myself a little bit. So that is what I'm going to do. I have a game plan. If you want to see the colors again, these are all of the colors. And I think I'm going to start off with this shade right here. Oh no! The color switcher's downstairs. I'll be right back. I just love when I start filming and the exact thing, like I'm sitting here, I'm like, okay, I got everything I need right beside me, got my water, Storm's right there on her bed, chilling, staring at me, moping because she can't get up in the bed with me. But no, I forgot my color switcher. But let me tell you something about this thing. I love this so much because I can dip into a super dark shade, do exactly this, and it cleans my brush off really quick. Like, for instance, let's say I'm doing a black and white. I'm getting off track, never mind. I highly recommend you invest in one if you're a makeup lover like I am. Where was I? Oh no. See, Nard usually helps me stay on track with my thoughts. And now it's just me and Storm. And my ADHD brain is gonna go all over the place. So like I said, I'm gonna start off with this shade right here, and I'm just gonna start it in like, I don't know exactly what kind of eye shape I'm going for yet, so just bear with me. I'm just gonna do my makeup as I talk about Storm. Is that okay with y'all? Can I do that? Are y'all okay with that? Are y'all okay with listening to me talk about my dog probably for 30-45 minutes? Can y'all handle that? Okay, cool. Because at the time when I did not have Storm, I was actually in the process of trying to get a Greyhound. I lived in an apartment at the time, and I wanted a little bit bigger of a dog, and I figured, why not a Greyhound? Greyhounds are actually great for apartment living. They don't require a whole lot, as long as like I can't function today. Ooh, I already like that. I want to get closer to y'all. Let's get all close and personal. Y'all can't get COVID. Y'all on the other side of the screen, so y'all good. But yeah, I was in the process of getting a Greyhound. I was really dead set on one, even though my coworkers at the time just kept recommending for me to look at a shelter. And what is that? What is that? Do y'all see that? I hate it when that happens. But anywho, as I was saying before I rudely interrupted myself, for some reason, while I was sitting at work, bored, I wasn't really bored, I just had free time. I decided to go on the Norfolk Animal Shelter's website and just look at the dogs. Just look at the pictures of the dogs, right? I'm scrolling through and I see Storm. I see Storm's cute little picture. She was posing, head tilted, ears up, paws crossed. I was like, oh my Lordy Jesus in heaven. That's my dog. I didn't realize that at that exact second, but I was like, oh my goodness, this dog is beautiful. She's stunning. Such a stunning, beautiful dog. And I was like, but I doubt that she'll be like accepted at my apartment complex that I was living in at the time, because she is a pit bull. She is a pit bull mix. I go home after work that day. I'm just chilling. And then I call my friend and I'm like, hey, can we go to the Norfolk Animal Center, the shelter? I kind of just want to browse around and look at dogs. So I go. I don't have my hopes up that Storm is still there at all, because she was beautiful and I was expecting that she probably got adopted that morning, because it'd been a good 4 hours since I saw her picture, and I had no idea how long she had been at the shelter before I got there. But lo and behold, she's there. She's there, and she's the only dog not barking at me. And I'm like, I have to play with, I have to see her. Real quick, the next shade I'm gonna go in with is this shade right here just to like buff this out a little bit more and add like a little bit more depth. Bear with me on what I'm doing with my eyes. I'm focusing more on the story about Storm than I am on my makeup right now. So, but yeah, she's such a beautiful dog. I love her so much. I don't know what I would do without her. She is my whole world. I play with her and I'm like, okay, she's my dog. There's no way I'm not leaving this shelter without her. But there was the issue of I had to wait to get her approved by my apartment. Thankfully, I was able to get an emotional support animal letter from my therapist because 6 to 8 months prior to me finding Storm, my therapist said that whenever I found my dog, she would write me a letter saying that she was my emotional support animal, which is totally legal. And I was like, cool, bet. I called her, I'm like, hey, I found my dog. And she was like, okay, awesome, I'll go ahead and write the letter now. You can pick it up from my office in an hour and you can drop it off at your, with your landlord. So I do all that. I waited 2 days. I had her on hold for 2 days at the shelter because I was waiting on my apartment complex to approve me for Storm. And I just about lost my mind because I was freaking out. I was like, oh my gosh, what if they don't approve me and I'm never able to get this dog? Like, I don't know what I would do. I would be heartbroken. I really want this dog. But they came by my apartment, did an inspection on my apartment real quick, and they're like, yep, you can go get your dog. And I was like, so my mom actually took me to the shelter to go get her. And I guess it was a blessing in disguise of me having to wait 2 days to adopt Storm, because the day that I adopted her was the first day of their $7 adoption special deal, whatever you want to call it. And it was literally because it was the last week of Pride Month. That's why my dog was $7. I never handed someone my credit card so quickly in my life. And she has been a part of my family ever since that day. And when I adopted her, she was 2 years old. And now she is 4 years old, about to turn 5 in April, actually. I think I'm going to go in with this shade a little bit right here on like this part of my eye, just to like blend that out a little bit. And then I think I'm going to go in with this shade. Yeah, I'm going to go with this one and then this one. And then maybe this one. So, some fun little facts about Storm. She's terrible to walk on a leash. She pulls and pulls and pulls and pulls. And there was a good moment where I did break her of it, but ever since I've been living in a house and I haven't been needing to take her on walks a whole bunch because she has a big backyard and she will just run in circles. I haven't really been needing to take her on walks, but I realized last week when I was taking her over to my mom's house that I think I need to start taking her on walks again because she's completely forgotten her training, like just has completely forgotten about it. She's not allowed to have toys because all she does is eat them. This is something that baffles me about Storm. She can eat trash. Oh no, I just heard my boyfriend walk in the house. He's gonna interrupt filming. She can chew on toys. Like there's no tomorrow. Like just... There's something about my dog's stomach that she, like the smallest thing can make her like have explosive diarrhea and vomit everywhere for a week straight. And there's nothing I can do about it because I take her to the vet and she's on a medication for her stomach, and every now and then she does eat like a special food for her stomach. Still to this day, I have no idea. I don't know what I'm doing with this pink. but I'm doing something. Oh, I totally did try to film this video like last week, but I just was not. I was not feeling it. Insert that footage here. What is it? Oh! 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 What else is there that I can talk about with Storm? She's the biggest cuddlebug. I never knew what I was missing out on with a big dog, because man, do they know how to cuddle. Like, she will sleep right in front, like she'll be my little spoon the whole entire time that we sleep. Or she'll like curl up by my stomach in a little ball. I don't like this at all. Give you guys a close-up of what I'm working with. I think I'm gonna go back in with that dark shade, the dark brown that I was working with. She loves to cuddle. She's a huge cuddle bug. I've never met a dog that loved to cuddle so much. Like, I will come home from work, I'll be like, okay, Storm, you wanna cuddle? And she'll be like, it's the cutest thing in the world. Get out.
Are those your dino chicken nuggets in the freezer?
Yes, those are my dino chicken nuggets in the freezer.
Oh.
Why, do you want some?
Or you FaceTime?
I'm filming!
Oh.
You want dino chicken nuggets?
Yeah.
Then go make some. Can you make me some?
No.
He's gonna eat my dino chicken nuggets and not even gonna... I think I'm gonna go in with this pink shade and put it underneath my eyes, because why not? Okay. Okay. All the time. I'm sorry, Nard, for this like random dead space. Well, next is eyeliner. This is the eyeliner that Storm chose. I'm gonna go ahead and... I don't even want to try doing a wing right now. I'm not looking forward to this at all. I'll try to get the other eye to match what I'm doing on this eye. Wish me luck, please. I gotta be honest with y'all, I'm not feeling this at all. But I'm pushing through it to get the motivation, because I felt the slight motivation to film, and I'm going to power through that motivation that I need. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here to pop into my inner corners. Very nice, very nice. So do y'all have any dogs? If so, I would love to know. Ooh, that's pretty. Give you guys a close look. How you doing? I'm gonna go in with mascara now. She chose my Milk Cosmetics Kush mascara. I use this mascara literally every day, so this is nothing different. Also, while I was off film doing my eyeliner, I decided I'm not gonna go in with face products, I don't think, just because my acne is clearing up really well right now, and I don't really want to mess with that. I'm just gonna do no foundation, but I'm still gonna like contour and highlight. I do that sometimes. Oh, sorry, this is really hard to focus. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of concealer. I'm not really gonna set it because I'm not going anywhere, but typically I would set my concealer with like powder and stuff. But since I'm not going anywhere and whatnot, just gonna I'm just gonna go in with concealer. I use my Shape Tape concealer. all the time. And honestly, it makes for like a good foundation too. I mean, hey, there's no right or wrong way to do your makeup. Like, everyone has different face shapes, everyone has different skin types, everyone has different shades and whatnot that they can work with their skin tones and their eye colors and their hair color. I just happen to be more bold. But yeah, I'm gonna use this as like a concealer and a foundation. So yeah. Let me know if y'all have any questions about Storm. I would be happy to answer them in another video or even in next week's video. But I love her so much. She is the light of my life. She is my world. I would do anything for her. I would die for her. No, I don't know if I actually, I mean, that was an Inside Out reference if you could not tell. Oh my god, this looks terrible. And I also made her pick out a primer and I didn't even prime my face. This video is a hot mess. An absolute hot mess. Nard, I'm so sorry that you have to edit this. I promise next week's video will be better. I promise. Next up is blush. Actually, this is actually a lip and cheek stick thing, and I've never used it on my lips. I think I'm gonna use this for my lipstick instead of the red that Storm picked. I know I shouldn't do that. Also, to show you the foundation that she picked, this was what she picked, but I don't feel like doing all that right now. I think, yeah, I'm gonna use this on my cheeks and lips, because why not? It's literally what it's used for, and I've only used it on my cheeks so far, so I'm gonna do that. So how I apply this on my cheeks is that I just do a little bit of that, a little bit of that, and I blend it out with my beauty blender. Kind of brings a little bit more color back into my face. Because my cheeks are typically like red here, but I prefer like the color to be up on my cheekbones. My cheekbones are my strongest feature on my face, I feel like. Storm's strongest feature is her eyes. Her beautiful, beautiful eyes. Oh, and definitely her ears, because she has some cute ears. And her paws, her little paws. Your little paws are oh, you're just so cute. See, I can't get into this like whole thing of like what I find cute about Storm, because then I'm just gonna like find literally every little detail about her adorable. I mean, how can you not find her adorable? She's great. She knows when you're sad and she'll give you kisses. All that fun stuff. Now I'm gonna contour. I've been holding this palette throughout the whole entire video. This is what she picked. I kind of just go in between shades, do a little bit of that. And honestly, I don't need a whole lot of contour, so I go very lightly in with my brush into the pan. And I know everybody does contour differently. So I kind of just like contour right here, because like that's, I don't know, something about contouring right there just does it for me. There's like no right or wrong way to contour. I'm sure there's a wrong way to contour, but this is not how the beauty gurus do it. I have my own way. I have adapted my own way of contouring to my face shape and what is comfortable for me and what is most fitting, because I don't look good with like the contour that's down here or along the side of my nose. I just don't. So this is the highlighting palette that she picked. I'm gonna go in with the more pinky highlight to go along with like the pink theme that I already have on my eyes. Honestly, now that I'm looking at my eyes in the camera, girl, and I'm gonna look back and look at how long it took me to actually do this, because I feel like this took me no time at all. Like at all. I don't know how long this video is gonna be, but I'm sorry if it's spotty and chaotic. I just got in the mood for filming, and now that I've done it, I'm just gonna let Nard do his magic. What do I say, man? I got COVID. Like, haven't been motivated at all to film, but I'm not gonna let that stop me from filming. I'm pushing through it right now, and this is what you guys are saying, is me pushing through something to get something done, because I know when I'm done with it, I will be happy that I got it done. I've actually never used this on my lips, so I'm gonna see how that goes. I don't know if I like it, or, I mean, it's a shade. Actually, I kind of like this. This is nice. Good job, Storm. I would have never picked this for myself. This is the lip shade that she picked, but I wasn't about to do red and pink. I mean, yeah, red and pink do look nice together, but I wasn't feeling it, so I cheated a little bit because she did also pick this. She didn't also pick this, and it is a lip and cheek product. Don't hate me. Mamas, can I get your approval on the look? What do you think, honeys? What do you think, honeys? Come here. Sit. Oh, thank you, honeys. Thank you, honeys. Oh, look, sit down. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I appreciate you guys toughing it out with me with this video. I'm kind of digging this look a little bit. I don't ever wear these colors together ever on my eyes, or a lip color for this fact. So now I found myself a new nude, and I found myself a new look that I can just crank out in one palette. So thank you, Storm. Thank you for picking that for me. I greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. I love you, baby girl. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.